I have a long history as a business leader in fast growth companies. I've also been part of and seen my share of stalled or stuck businesses. I've always been obsessed with understanding the patterns of what makes businesses tick. I can 100% definitely say there are patterns in how businesses operate and how entrepreneurs behave that will cause success or failure. In this video, we're going to look at some major differences between those who scale easily and those who don't. Welcome to Summit Scale, where entrepreneurial leaders come to learn how to grow their businesses into mid-sized companies. So here's the top things I see that determine success or failure in scaling an early stage enterprise. Number one, fundamentals first, then tactics. We live in a world where we're bombarded every day with someone telling us their take on how to grow a business. Usually they are marketing tactics on why you should use LinkedIn and not Facebook, or why you should use webinars and why telemarketing, direct mail no longer work. These are all somebody's unique take on what worked for them. Don't get me wrong, I'm not discrediting all of these tactics. Many of them work, of course, but the point is this is all noise, and it's so easy to get distracted by that and not focus on the fundamentals of growing your business. Being able to pitch properly, being able to have sales conversations, these are business fundamentals that entrepreneurs have become lazy in because they are looking for tactics to automate. And at the end of the day, if you can't sell, you don't have a business. Number two, be accountable for your results. The other thing that having so many tactics and noise has caused is a complete lack of accountability. Scaling your business requires building a team. Building a team requires leadership, and leadership requires you to be 100% accountable for your results rather than blaming those you have around you and the tactics you've engaged. Become good at the fundamentals first, and if you fail at that, you have nobody to blame but yourself. That's a good thing. If you don't think that's a good thing, don't be in business. Number three, build a heart. Because of the emergence of outsourcing and freelancers that we can so easily access, entrepreneurs are, of course, able to access resources much easier. But there is a downside to engaging with freelancers. Freelancers work for themselves, not for you. And it's next to impossible to build a team of freelancers. The tipping point is usually around 7 to 8 scattered remote staff of freelancers where it all becomes shaky. None of these people work for you. They have their own interests first. If you want a scalable business, you need a central team, or a heart as I call it. What commonly works is having a balanced team where 50 to 70% of the team are working from a central head office and 30 to 50% are working in an offshore office. Having everyone housed together means you can embed your culture and values and training into these teams. If you want to grow your business beyond 10 staff, centralizing a team gives you foundations for scalability. Of course, you can still work with freelancers for ad hoc projects where special skills are required. Just don't try to build your team with that. And number four, support your key players. As your business starts to scale, it usually means you're doing bigger volume, more clients, more transactions, more staff, more systems. The inevitability is that the amount of menial tasks, the admin, emails, etc. will also grow. And one of the major blockages for businesses not growing, and often a cause for talent leaving, is the key players are not supported around those menial tasks and admin in their roles. Everybody in the business should be on a trajectory to be working on more high value activities and a constant omission of low value activities. So let me give you a real life example. Business X is getting growth and lots of inquiries. They're still a small team of 8 people, which includes 3 business development managers. The easiest approach to scaling would be to simply duplicate the business development manager roles, but that's not the smart move. In fact, it's a lazy move that will end up causing low productivity, high cost, and high level of attrition. Let's say that the base salary of the business development manager is $65,000 per year. Don't get too caught up on currency. It's the proportions I'm trying to demonstrate. With some proper unpacking and systemizing, you might find that 30% of the role of business development manager could be done by an assistant. These tasks could be email handling, preparing reports, data entry to CRM, meeting notes, etc. The business development manager could get 30% more time back to do more high value activities such as lead generation, sales call, prospect meetings, presentations, onboarding, etc. So with some proper organizing, the 3 business development managers for Business X could put in a virtual assistant offshore for say 20,000 all in, no overheads, no office, no pension, no HR to manage, etc. So what's the net effect of this then? Spend 20,000K instead of 65,000K. By the way, that's probably closer to 90,000 in total with recruitment fees and onboarding costs. That extra margin can be used to drive growth, innovation and profit. The business development managers actually become more productive because they don't have to bounce back and forth to menial low value tasks. They enjoy their job more, which has a positive effect on the culture. You have a system for scalability to build out teams and duplicate more easily in new regions. So there you have it, 4 things to focus on to help you have a more scalable enterprise. I'm Shane Spears. See you next time.